It's a national championship game, bro.
If it ain't Michigan, I don't care. That's. I thought you knew.
Nah, I mean, first off, that's petty. All right, you knew goddamn well that Michigan was get the brakes beat off their ass against Georgia in the semifinal game, dog. You knew Michigan didn't have a chance, dog. You know this, man.
No. You know what? Actually, I thought they did. Only because um, I was expecting. I mean, when you got 3 weeks to prepare, I mean, I granted, obviously, Georgia had the same amount of time, but I thought it was going to be closer. But I knew if they could not get to that quarterback, then it was probably going to be over.
Man, but nah, you missed the classic last night, man. You missed a good one.
I mean, I was looking at the updates and everything,
Yeah.
and I figured Georgia had a chance
Mhm.
because I mean, Alabama just kept kicking field goals, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. It was like
I was like,
every time Bama got in the red zone, man, that Georgia defense stepped up, man.
they needed that. They
Yeah, oh
needed
yeah.
that. Georgia
Yeah,
needed
man.
that so bad. Georgia
Yeah.
needed that more than Alabama did.
Yeah, dog. That was
So
that
I
was crazy. Like
was
I said, shout out to Georgia. Dog, you realize that that was their first championship in 41 years? I was like 6 months old, 5 months old the last time Georgia won a national championship, dog.
I was 3.
That's crazy. And
It
this
was
nigga right here, he
that was
wasn't even born yet.
it was Herschel Walker. I think that's what
Yeah,
they
yeah,
said.
Herschel Walker, yeah. And it
Herschel
was
Walker.
crazy also, Georgia was in the championship game like 3 straight years. They could have won, like, they could have had three-peat back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So every year that Herschel Walker was there, they played the championship game.
I thought it was funny. I think I sent it on Facebook where it said Georgia being a red state, they don't win nothing, but they finally go blue. Atlanta wins the World Series. Georgia wins the
Right,
national title.
right. Yeah,
Stay a blue
man.
state, Georgia. Stay a
Yeah,
blue
man.
state.
Too bad them Falcons sorry as hell, though.
Oh, without a doubt. I
Yeah,
mean,
man. B,
What
what's
up?
up, bro? We
Falcons are
back, man.
cursed.
Man, I see. Been so
We
long, I had to
back.
remember how to get back on. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man?
I feel like a kid coming back
Curse
from
assistant.
Christmas break, man. I'm like,
I'm
what are we
telling you,
supposed to
man.
do?
That show what it feel like, man. Little surprise show we doing tonight. Getting back in the swing of things, man. Glad to see my guys with me. What I'm saying. Got the leader teacher. Got Brandon. We out here 2022, man. How's the new year been so far for y'all, man?
Shit. It's been straight, man. Trying not to get the Amari on, but other than that, man, it's been good.
I know, man. And then they merged the two together, right? We got the Delta Cron coming, ain't it?
Shit.
Delta Cron. I hate you.
The
What is it?
Optagon, the
What is the influenza in Rona? The flurona.
This is too much going on, man. Too much going on, dog.
I'll
You know what
say
I'm saying?
this. I
I'm
knock on wood. I have not gotten it. I get to now. I wasn't really going anywhere during the Christmas break anyway. But
Yeah.
whew,
It's a lot going on, man. I'm just glad to see my guys and my gals. You know what I'm saying? We got Jasmine P. Van.
Hey,
Jasmine P.
everybody.
Van Link.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
glad to be back.
We glad you back, man. How you doing? We ain't
I
talked
am
to you in a minute.
wonderful. I'm
You know,
wonderful. Y'all know me, just coming from the gym, as you can see. Y'all
for
know,
sure.
same old same. Same
Same
thing,
old,
different
same old.
year.
There it is. There it is. Over the holiday break, man. Word is you had a very eventful Christmas.
Wow, JC, is that what we're doing?
I'm just saying.
I really thought, there's this thing, this unspoken kind of word. Well, actually, it's very spoken by mothers, grandmothers, etc. That you keep house business in the
Oh,
house.
okay. All right. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, I
My
heard that
fault.
before.
In house. Keep
My
house
fault.
business in the house,
Okay.
JC.
All right. All right.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say nothing
And
else.
Lee.
That's your brother Lee.
And you know I ain't gonna say
That's
nothing.
Lee. Uh-huh.
Be the only one got my back.
She know I ain't gonna say nothing.
He the
I
only
got her
one got
back.
my back.
Hey man.
Look.
Like I
No,
said,
but the
okay.
holidays were awesome. The holidays were
For
awesome.
sure. I know, right?
I wore
Oh,
I
yeah.
wore matching pajamas for the first time, and it was quite eventful. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
To speak to your point.
Exactly. It was a beautiful family picture. Everybody was looking good in their pajama sets. You know what I'm saying, with the feet in them. Did you have the pajamas with the feet in them, Jasmine?
No, no, no. I don't like to be constrained like that. I don't like to. Yeah, I need
Uh,
freedom. I need a little
okay. All
freedom.
right.
Sweaty
Okay.
foots.
No onesies for me.
Hey man, speaking of freedom, or some folks' freedom is about to come to an end, man. We're gonna get a little update on the young Dolph murder case, man. They got two suspects. Man. They are trying to bring into custody in the young Dolph murder, man. And we're gonna get an update on that from my homie, special guest, man, LAQUITA Jones. She's gonna be joining us here in a
Awesome.
few minutes, man. It's been my homie for a minute now. She's the it girl, in Memphis, man. Like,
Hmm.
she's everywhere. She knows everybody. She's everywhere, man. Like, if you don't know LAQUITA, man, then you're missing out, man. Like I said, she's my friend, and she's gonna come on and share her thoughts on everything that's going on with the young Dolph murder. Also, y'all want to talk about Thaddeus? We gotta talk about Thaddeus Matthews also, right?
Daddy
Oh,
Y'all
bear.
ain't scared, are you?
Daddy
yeah,
bear.
let's
I
do it.
I definitely have a Thaddeus story.
Okay, all right, big. Okay, all right. We got one too, me and Brandon. You know what I'm saying, from when Thaddeus came to mud shots. But we're
I've
gonna talk
only met
about
him
Thaddeus
once.
Matthews, man. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, hey man, it seems like another year, Thaddeus. Hey, we're gonna get into it. We gonna talk about it, man. Also, I want to get into that Nelly story. I don't know if y'all heard about that Nelly story, from where I think a fan found with like a duffel bag with hundreds of thousands of dollars in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
And
returned it.
returned it to Nelly. And in return of that kind gesture, Nelly gave this fan $100. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
Which he didn't have to do.
uh-huh.
He did not.
I'm gonna save my views for when we talk
Oh, we
about
gonna
it.
get into it. We gonna get into it, man. Because speaking of Nelly, my homie, she's a big Nelly fan. She might be the biggest Nelly fan in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's met my guy and everything, man. She's chopped it up with the homie. Like LAQUITA, man, man, kudos to you. First of all, thank you for joining us. And just, I want to shout you out because you've been doing your thing in this city for years, man. And I don't know if you get the
10
props and the
years.
roses that you deserve, man. But like I said, thank you for joining us, man. And like I said, I just want to pay homage to you and show my appreciation for everything that you do in the city, man. What's going on with you?
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me. The usual, another day, another story. And you know me, I'm just trying to stay on top of everything that's going on in and around the city. So that keeps me busy. Phones ringing all day every time something happens. So it
Hello.
wouldn't be Memphis if they didn't contact exclusive Memphis. So you know how it goes.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. You know what I'm saying? As far as everything going on in the city right now, man, with the young Dolph murder case, we got two suspects. We got two suspects out there, man. What's the latest that you're hearing on everything that's going on with this situation, Miss Exclusive?
Oh, I mean, for the most part, I'm kind of like everybody else, in the dark on that situation. I got the breaking news just like everybody else did with the two individuals being arrested this afternoon. I did see that the Mr. Smith guy has been in custody in Mississippi since like December 9th and was extradited to Shelby County today. So I'm assuming he may be the person that they're getting their information from, and that's where the Johnson warrant came from. But for the most part, we're all learning at the same time. I'm looking forward to the press conference tomorrow that Mayor Strickland and CJ Davis is going to do. I think that's going to shed light on information that we don't know.
Man, absolutely.
Was
Go ahead, Lee.
Was Caroline Mason, was she the lead detective in this case? Because I
Now
know I
that
think
I
I read
cannot confirm from social media. Yeah, social media was saying that she was involved, but I actually have seen another story where there's some other detectives actually working that case. So I don't think Caroline was involved in that actual case, but I wouldn't be surprised if she was because she does have the experience and expertise.
Absolutely, absolutely. And is it also true that one of the suspects was in that picture that everybody's circulating, everybody's sharing in the background with Young Dolph? Is that the same guy?
Well, I mean, they're saying that that's an old picture, and I guess at some point he crossed paths with Dolph. Assuming that it's not Photoshop, that does look like the individual from that photo.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. And I know, like I said, you were at the, at the homegoing, back in, was it November or early December that they had for Young Dolph and everything, man. Just what were your thoughts on Dolph? And I know you probably had a chance to meet him and bump shoulders with him and everything. What was your thoughts and just the loss, that happened, and what do you think the impact of Dolph's legacy will be going forward?
Well, of course, anytime someone is killed tragically like that, that's from our city, there's always going to be a great loss. I think, of course, it did shine a light on the city and got us a lot of momentum in a bad way. I've heard a lot of people kind of compare his assassination to that of Dr. King. So I think it's going to be one of those things that's going to be forever kind of connected to the city, because now you kind of say, I'm from Memphis, and everybody go, oh, what's going on with the Dolph case?
Right.
So it kind of tainted the city, but also kind of put us on the map in another light. I do, in some kind of ways, wish that the assassination had no Memphis ties at all, so that his legacy could have lived on in a positive way, especially for a community and for a city that he gave back to. Of course, I have met Young Dolph on several occasions when he was up and coming, and of course when he became, the Young Dolph. Whether it was a backstage concert, a park event, no matter what was going on, he was always humble. He would always stop and take a picture. And even with me with Exclusive Memphis, I would always say, "Hey, I want to get with you, or I want to do some business, or whatever the exchange was." It was always hit me up or hit up Rocksteady, which is his DJ. So I kind of as well.
Yeah.
So it was always one of those things where you kind of never got a no out of him. And I think over the last couple of weeks, we've kind of heard all these stories about people he's given back to, some published and unpublished, kind of people coming out the woodwork, just speaking on the man, Young Dolph, the humanitarian. So I think when you subtract the music from all that, and then even just seeing his family and seeing all the family pictures, I think that speaks volume too. As his character as a man. So just, a huge loss for the city. And it's just, one that, like I said, we'll be forever tainted and kind of attached to.
Hey, like you said, it's major. Just like his song, man. The loss and the impact going forward of Young Dolph no longer being with us, definitely. And the new album is coming out. Was it in like in the next week or so, right? That new album's coming out.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
we're supposed to drop it.
Yeah,
is that his, or is that the one? Is that the one? The dedication from Paper Route Empire? Is that Dolph's album? I
think
hadn't
it's
heard
both.
it.
I think some of it has features from Paper Route, but I also think there's some unreleased Dolph tracks on there. But I haven't heard it. I haven't seen a press release or anything, so I can't 100% say. And then you know how different music things work; they'll switch stuff up right when it gets to re-release, so it's yet to be seen. But I mean, just with social media, if you go back, everyone from LL Cool J, all the way down to T.I., Juicy, all these people kind of pay homage to Dame Dash. Even did a tribute to him. So I think that speaks the character of who he was again as a person and just musically. Because a lot of those people, like LL Cool J, a lot of people names you just not gonna attach yourself to. So for those people to publicly come out, King James, LeBron James. Again, I think that speaks to his character as a human being as well.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, long live Dolph. Absolutely, man. I'm gonna definitely cop that album when it drops here in the next week or so, man. But let's keep it Memphis, man. We got Miss Exclusive Memphis joining us right now on the Essential AF podcast show, man. Very, very blessed and honored to have her with us this evening, along with my folks, Leader Teacher Johnson, Brandon Steele, Jasmine P. Van, man. We coming at you for the first time in the new year. Merry New Year to everybody out there. Hope 2022 is going well so far, man. But I know one person that 2022 is not going quite well, and that's Thaddeus Matthews, man. If you haven't been keeping up with the news, man, my guy Thaddeus, once again in trouble with the law, man, was arrested for, I believe, harassment on social media of his ex-girlfriend. Is this still involving Tawana Murphy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question real quick? So, and maybe y'all can help me out because I really don't know, but around this time last year, I was at Memphis Nights, and shout out to Memphis Nights, you know, little hole in the wall, old school. Y'all know about Memphis Nights? Okay, bet. I already knew, but I was just checking. So I was at Memphis Nights one night, and he was there celebrating being a newlywed. Is this the same person?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll be quiet then. Okay, keep it moving. I was really curious, though. I didn't know.
I think you set me up because you pulled me into a show where you talking about Nelly and Thaddeus.
I know,
and
right?
They both are my friends, so I'm trying to understand because I was at the wedding of Thaddeus Matthews and Melanie, so we talking friend.
I know, man. I know this is a tough one for you, but I mean, what the hell going on? Like, honestly, man. Like, now I recognize Thaddeus, his talent. You know what I'm saying, and the audience he draws, and you know, I understand what he caters to. You know what I'm saying, but at a certain point in time, even you as a friend, all right, let's just say you as a friend, you know, would you ever just reach out to him and be like, bro, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you had that conversation with him?
No, because I think as a friend, we all know, because of course my background is entertainment, it's a job. The Thaddeus Matthews or the Thaddy Bear that you guys see on the screen and on television, that's not the person that I have phone conversation with, I have lunch with. That's not the same person. So it's like, I don't have to tell you to bring it down. Now, every now and then I send him a text like, chill out, leave that alone. But of course, he's Thaddeus Matthews. He's going to do what he wants to do. And I'm not his wife, so who am I? I've even heard his wife tell him to chill out or fall back, and it's Thaddeus Matthews. So, I mean, that kind of falls on deaf ears because at the end of the day, he's going to do what he's been doing, and, you know.
And what the fans want.
For 42 years, he's been doing it, and he's not had any employer. He's been doing his own thing for 42 years, so that speaks volume.
Right. Absolutely, man. Like I said, man, talented dude. I remember he came to Mudshot some years back. Brandon, I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah,
and we shot a commercial in Mudshots, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, man. Speaking of Mudshots, also, man, I'll be remiss if I didn't say rest in peace to our guy Kenneth Pollard, man. A true, just down to earth, good brother that we lost, man. He lost his battle to cancer a couple of weeks ago, man. If you guys don't know, Kenny was the owner of Mudshots and so many other clubs throughout the years there, man. So yeah, that hit me hard right there, LaQuita. I'm pretty sure you knew Kenny as well, right?
I know Kenny in business, and also we're ex-relatives, we're related. I was married to Kenny's cousin in a former life, so I knew him as well in that way. Yeah. So yeah, definitely a loss for the community.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, so many funny stories, man, that we could tell involving Brandon and Kenny there, man. But we gonna save those stories for another time, man. But definitely rest in peace to my guy Kenneth Pollard, man. Let's keep it moving, man. We got the homie exclusive Memphis. Like, it don't get no better, all right? Like, if you want the real, you want to find out what's going on in the city, all you gotta do is holler at my girl, man. Exclusive Memphis, man. She got all the details on what's going on in the city, all the events, concerts. Like she got it all. She knows it all. She knows things ahead of time before it even happen. She knows what's going on in the city, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, we talked about Thaddeus, and you know, I got to talk about your other guy, man, Nelly. I know that's your boy. I know that's your man. All right. But come on, man. All right. If that was you, LaQuita, if that was you, you found his duffel bag, 300,000. That's what was reportedly in it. All right, and he give you back 100. How you gonna feel about that?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We're gonna wait for Nelly's side of the story.
Right.
But if it is indeed to be true, how do we know it's 300,000 there? Who counted it?
Yeah.
How do we know it just wasn't possessions in there? Right. But I mean, I'm sure whatever it was of value. Nah, I'm gonna take out my friend hat with the Nelly, and I'm gonna say if he gave her $100, that was wrong. That was wrong. So you know, I understand now when people say finders keepers, you know the rest.
Yep.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be like,
I mean, yeah, when you compare apples,
I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure.
That's a whole lot of damn apples. Yeah.
Right.
You pass it out. I'm a sucker for cornrows and manicure toes.
You know what I'm saying?
I would be trying to figure out why he's walking around with that much cash at this day and time. I don't know if he was
in a bowling alley.
That part. Was it a bet? Like, what was y'all in there doing?
You know,
but I think I might be the lone wolf, y'all.
Oh, go ahead, Jazz. Go ahead, Jazz.
I am the lone wolf because, in my opinion, if you wanted more money, just steal the bag. You know, if you wanted to be a good person and return it, just be a good person and return it. Don't return it saying like, "Well, look now, I gave your bag back. What you got for me now?" He didn't have to give him anything.
So,
or give him or her, excuse me, her.
Why not hold the bag and wait for the reward to be offered and see if they're going to increase it?
Now, see, that's true too. That would have been smart on your part too, because then that money's guaranteed, right?
Exactly.
But I don't think it's cool for her to, or her friends or whomever it was on that video, or not the audio. I just heard it online, but to have clowned him for giving her just $100 allegedly. Because I think sometimes when we know people who have, or excuse me, we know of people who have lots of money, we expect more from them. But what if you were in the gas station and you picked up, somebody dropped $100, you picked it up, hey, you just dropped this out of your pocket. Are you expecting them to give you 50, 75, $5? Are you expecting them to give you money?
Hey, man.
Because probably not.
Hey, that random stranger didn't make EIEI. Country grammar. All right. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So I don't think if you're going to do a good deed, just do the good deed and keep it moving.
And then on top of that, the friend outed her, and I've been kind of following the friend's social media as well as hers. I'm trying to figure out where they picture it. Like, you did all that and you didn't get no photo out, girl. You could at least
right.
So allegedly, this is a story because us, we would have been posting the picture with the $100 bill for likes. Look what Nelly gave me. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I want to know more about this person that gave it back because, okay, let's say allegedly it was $100 that he gave her. I mean, maybe it would have been something else. Like, I think with Nelly and his status and his business acumen and all of that stuff, if maybe she was an aspiring business person or something like that, he could have given her some advice as well. It's like, look, I'm gonna give you this $100. I'm gonna give you also some tips. What do you do for a living? Let me shout you out. Something like that. I think that could have been some more things that he could have done to really help her getting back this tremendous gift. Because
or just a thank you so very much.
I'm sorry.
I would have just evaluated.
I would have took it, sat on it for a while.
Woo!
And
I would have evaluated that, and I would have been like, now, if I return this, would it really get me into heaven? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not even thinking about that. I'm like, look, how much can I put down on a house?
Listen.
But if it's in the bowling alley, as they say, because we're all speaking in hypotheticals, right? Because we don't know if this is true. Because I heard that Nelly put under a comment or under the video or something like that it was lies. Okay. So if we're speaking in hypotheticals, it's at a bowling alley with probably has cameras, all of those good things. So would you want to be caught with that bag, going to walking out of that bowling alley? So that could create another world of problems.
I'd face security. I'd be like, oh, word?
But are we talking about staff that found, was she an employee that found the bag?
You're right. We don't know. You're right.
A lane at a bowling alley and just start picking up stuff and going through it. And at that point, you would think that somebody on Nelly's team would have, noticed that it was missing. Now, I will tell you, I did the backstage, I guess it was last month, for the Scream tour. And one of the people who performed was Lil Scrappy. And Lil Scrappy took off his crossbody and he performed and he left it. And walking out, me and Lil Scrappy had a conversation. And before you knew it, he like in the mid-sentence took off back to the stage in the FedEx Forum. And when he came back around, he had left the crossbody. I don't know what was in it, but the way he ran for his life, it was something in it of value. So I can only imagine how long that bag was missing. And like I said, was she an employee and what made her go over there inquiring about this bag?
Right. Or someone on staff lost their job if they were in charge of that bag.
Hey, listen, man, if I find a duffel bag got thousands of dollars that belong to Nelly, hey man, you better give me back more than $100, bro. I want at least $500. At least we starting out minimum $500. I want the Band-Aid that old buddy used to wear. I want the Band-Aid. I want the Sweatsuit album. You remember the Sweatsuit album, the double album he had?
Right, that's a double album. Why you want?
Yeah, I want an autographed copy of that. Okay.
Get you a pair and get you another pair of Air Force Ones too, Ugland.
Hello. Unlimited Air Force Ones.
I want details on what it was like to be with Ashanti. Okay. All right. I need all that. He's talking about exclusive. I need all that. Okay. That's my terms, man. I need all that.
JC, all you get.
He still ain't saying nothing about the Air Force Ones either. You want the black ones and the white ones.
That's right. At least two pair. At least
not
two
the
pair,
black
right?
ones.
Because once you scuff them, you mess up your whole night. You need two pair. You know,
looking like you work at Krispy Kreme with them black ones.
Make sure you get the right size now, because it seems like everybody who gets the black one, they be kind of flopping off their feet.
Hey man, we having fun, man. We having a good time with the homie Miss Exclusive Memphis, man. LaQuita Jones herself, man, joined us right here on Essential AF podcast show, man. And y'all can go follow her right now. You can go follow her on IG at Exclusive Memphis, man. She got all the details for you. You know what's going on in the city, the big concerts, the big parties. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what's coming up in the city? Over the next few weeks, right? You know what I'm saying? What's going on, LaQuita?
Okay, just to add, IG, Twitter, and Facebook, all exclusive at Exclusive Memphis with no E in the front. Man, it's a lot going on in the city. So you got, of course, my guy Curtis Givens is doing a versus. He's doing an R&B versus hip hop versus February 6th and 7th. He got Jagged Edge. He got Pleasure P. We got Rick Ross. We got Jeezy. He also has 2 Chainz. They're all going to make an appearance at the Bubble because, as we know, Love is under construction right now. So Love is closed. Okay. We also have Mike Epps coming in February at the Lander Center.
Okay.
We got, oh my God, it's something. Maxwell is coming. We got Anthony Hamilton. We also have actually I got my schedule in front of me.
Look at
that. New Edition. Of course, we got the Beale Street Music Festival is coming up. We got Memphis in May. They're doing 2 Chainz. I'm sorry, not 2 Chainz. They're doing Lil Wayne. They're doing Moneybagg Yo. We also have 3 6 Mafia on that show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot that's coming to the city, as you mentioned. We got Wale coming through. We got Tyler Perry about to do a comeback. We got talk to Nick Cannon. So definitely everything event-wise, parties, nightlife, you can find that information at Exclusive Memphis. Even if it's not a concert, you just got what's going on around the city. Shout out to my guy Thomas Brownlee. He has a day party coming up, MLK weekend. So anything that's going on around the city that's grown folks And I think, it's worthy of us being that. I definitely try to connect with my people because I don't promote any and everything. I try to promote things of quality, integrity, because I don't want my name attached to everything. So all things
integrity.
Right. Yeah. Exclusive Memphis is where you're going to find it.
Only exclusive, man. Yeah.
Not to really go backwards, but LAQUITA, how did you kind of get into all of this?
So as I mentioned, we're 10 years old. Y'all see my wall. Got my proclamations, certificates of services, and all these different things. I got Harrison all the way down to, I got Ward and Strickland. So shout out to my guy, Kelly Price. About 10 years ago.
I know KP. What up, KP? Yeah.
We just had a conversation, and I was just looking for different ways to bring things in and around the city that was going on. At that time, I think I was transitioning from MySpace. So I put up a post from MySpace, and the post kind of goes viral. And kind of from that point, it's just, people started following. And then, of course, me being, the natural born South Memphis hustler in me, I just wanted to figure out how to transition that into a business. So long story short, Exclusive Memphis, we converted into a business at that time. Countless community events, at-risk teams speaking at Shelby County School. I also work with Mr. Edmund Ford and the city of Memphis, Mayor Strictly, with financial literacy. So anything that Exclusive Memphis can do, whether we're giving out turkeys, pencils to kids for back to school, paying utility assistance, backpacks, just a whole arena. And then, of course, it always is an added bonus when I can call in my celebrity friends to do pop-up or appearances or drops and things like that. I've worked with everyone from, of course, your NELLYs all the way up to your Michelle Obamas. I was one of the few people who actually shadowed former First Lady Michelle Obama at St. Jude on her visit years ago. And one of the things I always point out to people when I'm in places or out on scenes, my guy Jeremy Pierre, different people, all those people are connected to whether Jeremy Pierre, me and Fox 13, whatever stations or whatever entities. I pride myself on this is mine, all mine. I own it from the top to the bottom.
Yep.
Right.
And usually when I'm on site, if it's not me and my photographer or me and my publicist, Sedaria, it's just me. So you're talking about a Black woman born and raised in South Memphis, Carver High graduate, from the whatever you want to call it, they just kind of got her own thing going, and there's a name. So I've heard people say, well, I asked somebody did they know LAQUITA, and they said no, but when I said Exclusive Memphis, oh yeah, I know her. So either way, you still get, the best of both worlds. As you say. Even my daughters, they're adults now, but even they've been out. Well, you're Miss Exclusive daughter. It's just one of those things that when you have the integrity, you have the following, people are gonna come. And whether, it's an event or a concert, or even it's just to confirm that someone is deceased, they know if I'm posting it, I kind of 100% stand behind what I'm posting. Exactly. And even from doing the speaking engagements at the school, a lot of the kids at the school system follow me. And I tell them two things. Number one, I'm never going to post anyone that's half nude or naked. And I'm never going to do anything that's profane. I don't do profanity. We don't do that. And it's not even about a brand. It's just me as a person because I'm a mom.
I love that.
My kids, years ago when I started this, one thing you'll never be able to do is Google anything I did that was bad.
I love that.
You won't be able to Google it. Anything else, it's about integrity, pride, and just being able to stamp your name on anything.
Yes.
And I've never heard a bad story about me. And if it was, I hope somebody corrected it. But for the most part, just stand behind what you believe in. I worked with all the artists that you can name, and it's one of those things where it's repetitive. They know she comes, she handles no business, she ain't with no entourage, she ain't with no gossip. If she said it, you can pretty much take it to the bank.
Absolutely. Well said, man. Definitely, man. That's why she's on the show right now, man. The homie, special guest, LAQUITA Exclusive Memphis Jones, joining us right here, man. LAQUITA, thank you so much for joining us, man. We really appreciate it. We're going to check in again with you down the road. You know what I'm saying? And listen, when that New Edition show come up, you think you can get a brother backstage? I've been trying to become a member of New Edition.
I might be able to do a little something.
Okay, cool, man.
I got all the moves. You got a sample track where I can...
Yeah, like I sent a tape to Ronnie. He be back yet. You know what I'm saying? So
I been kind of busy, with the
I want that video from Clicks.
Yeah, I got all the moves though, man. I'm trying to become with
JC. Don't you run out on stage? Don't you run out on stage?
If I get backstage, hey man, I gotta go for mine. Okay. But hey, thanks again, LAQUITA, man. We really appreciate you, man. We gonna holler at you.
Absolutely.
All right?
No problem. You know, like I said, make sure you guys check me out for everything event wise in Memphis, and even like JC just mentioned, backstage. Even if it's an event that you can't get to, a lot of times I do have backstage shots, backstage videos, some kind of exclusive that a lot of people don't get to see. But thank you guys so much for having me. Make sure you follow me and stay connected. And
I definitely just did. Yes,
enjoy the rest of your 2022, and shout out to Essential AF for having me tonight. And I definitely appreciate you guys for taking the time to chat with me.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, LAQUITA. All right, now.
All right, y'all.
That's the homie. That's the homie right there, man. Man, I'm telling you.
That was dope.
Bam. Hey, she had a good microphone.
We got real deal celebrities, man. We got real deal celebrities in 2022, man. You just never know who's gonna be on the show going forward, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you put me on today because I had never I wasn't on exclusive Memphis. I wasn't on Miss LAQUITA, so now I am.
Now
so
you know.
awesome.
If you don't know, now you know. Definitely, man. And if you don't know where you can get the best rates on your car insurance, all right, I'm about to put you up on game right quick, man. We'll take a quick commercial break. When we come back, man, we're going to have unpopular opinions and our final thoughts and all that good stuff as we wrap up this first show of the new year. We coming right back.
High insurance prices got you out here riding dirty? Then call your insurance guy. That's right, your insurance guy. We're a full-service independent insurance agency, and we can shop your auto rates with up to 15 different carriers to find you the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. We can even file your SR22 to get you back in the driver's seat in no time. So don't be out here riding dirty. Get some insurance and drive with confidence, knowing that you got a guy for that. Your insurance guy. Call us today at 901-413-2099. 901-413-2099.
We back. Man, once again, shout out to the homie, man, LAQUITA, exclusive Memphis Jones, for joining us on the show, giving all that great information, man. Y'all go follow her on IG at exclusive Memphis right now, all social media platforms, IG, Facebook, Twitter, the whole nine, man. That sister is the truth. You know what I'm saying? She's like our own TMZ, you know what I'm saying, right here in the city, man. She knows it all. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her for joining us here on the show, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. What'd you say, Lee? I know you said something smart. What'd you say?
I said better than TMZ.
That's right.
I said she's better than TMZ.
That's right, man. I got to watch you, man. You know, you Michigan fans, you Charger fans, man. Y'all got real smart mouths, man. Man, what about those games though, man?
It's because we don't expect things, you know. We don't expect it. It's just like, we're gonna just start some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Chargers almost made the playoffs, man. That was a hell of a game. NFL playoffs starting this weekend, man. My Cowboys taking on the 49ers down there in Big D. I'm kind of nervous about the game, y'all. I'm kind of nervous, man. If I got any Cowboy fans out there, man, y'all holler. Let me know your thoughts on the game, man. How y'all feel about the matchup, man? You know, I think it's.
I'm gonna be there.
You going?
Yep, can't wait. Go San Francisco.
Wait a minute. Time out. Stop the press. Hold up.
Now that was funny.
Wait a minute. So
Go San Francisco.
You're really going to the game?
Yes, I'm gonna be there. I got my tickets already, and I'm gonna give me a shirt that says "Patriot at Heart," and then I gotta put something on the back for San Francisco. But San Francisco today, or something like that.
Okay. Right. Now, like I said, I don't want to get your business now. You know, you say, we gonna keep, in-house business in-house. I don't want to put your business out there. So I don't want to say is he a 49 fan or something like that. I ain't gonna put that out there.
All right, let me give you the rundown. So actually, JC, I live in a house divided. Well, I don't live it anymore. I grew up in a house divided. My mother is a Cowboys fan. My father has always been a 49ers fan. That they came together like that. So my brother is also a Cowboys fan. So it's going to be us. And then, yes, the mister's going to go. And he's a Patriots fan like me.
Okay.
So, and his dad is a 49ers fan. So It's a united front, outnumbered.
Why I got Lee, and I think you may be thinking along the same lines as me, but why I got a feeling like you forced that man to be a Patriot fan. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you putting Lee in this?
I feel like Lee thinks the same thing, man.
I don't
Lee
even
didn't
know
say
why you put
anything.
me in this. I've been keeping quiet. I've been keeping quiet. The jokes are circulating in my brain, but I said I was going to stop. I'm being quiet.
Hey,
It's
man,
coming later.
exactly, man.
It's
Exactly.
coming later.
No, it's definitely.
Go 49ers, JC. Go 49ers is all I'm going to say.
Hey, man, like I'm really nervous about this game, man. Because like the
It's gonna
Cowboys
be so
on paper
good.
should beat them, but
I agree.
it's the Cowboys, man. You just never know.
See, you're a true fan because you know your team will fumble in more ways than one.
Man. I'm telling you, man. Lord, I'm nervous.
Even my dad, though, JC said, Cowboys should beat us. He said that. He said the Cowboys should beat us. And if they don't, I'm coming back talking so much stuff. And I agree with him because you all should definitely win.
Hey, man, it's going to be a hell of a game, man. I mean, there's a lot of great matchups coming up. You know, a lot of great games coming up wild card weekend, man. Like I said, definitely the 49ers Cowboys is going to probably be the most watched. Man, I'm trying to think also, who else you got? You got the Tom Brady. Tom Brady going up against the Eagles, man. You know what I'm saying? And why, guys, would I not be surprised with how crazy and wacky this NFL season has been already? I would not be at all surprised if the Eagles somehow are able to beat Tom Terrific. If they're able to beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, I would not be surprised, man.
I would be.
I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I would be very surprised.
Really, I mean, because like this season's been crazy anyway, and there hasn't been like any one true dominant team in either conference. You know what I'm saying? Like the one seed in each conference has lost like 5 games. You know what I'm saying? So there's no real true dominant team out there in the AFC or the NFC, man. So I really feel like this year's playoff run is really up for grabs.
Which is kind of how you love the playoffs to be, right? It's just exciting. You don't know which way it's going to go. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, man.
Like March Madness.
Yeah.
So wait, so you don't believe in the Titans as a number 1 seed? You don't think that they could make a run?
Hell no,
That's
man.
interesting. Even if they get get the train back.
Get Derrick Henry back. I mean, yes, that'd be, of course, that'd be a great addition to bring back. But the Titans are the Titans. All right, there's a reason why they've never won a Super Bowl in their franchise history. Okay, they're the Titans.
Oh wow! Yikes!
They're the
Titans.
Titans.
They have the Cowboys as well, right?
They have a YMCA participation certificate for that one trip. That one trip they made to the Super Bowl.
That's messed up because that's
low down. That's very low down.
Games of all time.
I won a lot of money on that. I won a lot of money on that game too.
I'm just saying, man. Like, come on, they're Titans. I'm not. I mean, they'll win a game or two. They'll get to the conference championship game or something like that. But the Titans are going to be the Titans. All right.
Is that how you feel about the Grizzlies too?
No, I'm Grizz, all day, every day over here. I love the Grizz, man. Matter of fact, they're ahead of schedule. And matter of fact, they're playing right now on commercial break. I'm trying to catch a score update. They're playing Golden State, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson in town, man. I mean, as we
I only asked because someone, I talk about how, good the Grizz are this year and how they could make a playoff run and all that good stuff. And someone told me, y'all think that every year. Y'all always think that about the Grizzlies. So that's why I asked if you thought the same thing about the Grizzlies as you think with the Titans, is that, hey, y'all say this all the time. Yeah, it's just the Grizzlies. Because I think that's how people think of them. It's just the Grizzlies, They can't really contend.
Whoever said that, smack them upside their forehead next time.
I didn't respect it at all, Lee, because as a basketball fan, and if you actually watch basketball, there's no way you can say something like that.
Exactly.
So I don't engage, but I just happened to see that. And, it was a good segue because of how JC talked about the Titans just now.
I love what the Grizzlies are doing right now.
Me too.
Again, it's still kind of early.
Right.
But for them to have a 9-game winning streak against some dog,
Heavy hitters, you cannot
we're
ignore
not,
that.
it's not some low lives in the East. It's some rock stars.
Right.
And
Yeah.
and I think one of my favorite things that I've loved, and even before the game against the Lakers, and I saw it somewhere on the social media, I don't know if it was on Twitter or Instagram, is the amount of shit they are talking.
Yep.
I love it. I love it because that's Memphis.
Right.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Absolutely.
All they need to do is check somebody and we'll be in there. That's all they need to do.
It's one of those things where, and I was thinking about this yesterday, it's one of those things that make people in the city say Marc Gasol from Memphis, Zach Randolph is from Memphis. Now we got Desmond, Bane, and Ja Morant. They're from Memphis.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And they feel like one of ours.
Talking.
You know what I'm saying? The way Zebo, way Tony Allen, like they feel
it's like
they
new
from
age.
Here.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's like you had Zebo, Tony Allen, you had that era, and then this is like a continuation, but in their own way. I love it.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got to figure out a name for it. We obviously can't call it grit grind.
Right.
It's not grit grind.
Oh,
I'm sure Ja will come up with something. I don't know.
We got to think of something new.
Next Gen Grizz, man. You know, that's been the name that's been kind of thrown out there, you know, so far to describe this new generation of Grizz, man. So, yeah, I like Next Gen Grizz, man. And score update right now, the Grizz, they killing, man. 47-31 in the second quarter, about 6 minutes to go.
Let's go, Grizzlies.
Trying to get that 10th game, man. 10-game win streak is upon us here, man. If they can hold on to this lead, man. The hottest team in the league, Ja Morant, not only is an all-star, but should be getting some MVP consideration.
Most definitely.
As well, man. Like every night, it's must-see TV every night with Ja Morant. Like every game, every night, he does something that is just jaw-dropping, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the block he had in LA the other night. My man went up, damn near blocked it with his elbows, man, trying to catch the ball, man. Come on, bro. That's video game stuff right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man.
The momentum is so exciting. It's so exciting to watch. So,
are y'all
JC,
happy? Are y'all happy with Penny now? Because
man, you know what's crazy?
Y'all Memphis folks getting off. Y'all Memphis folks. I'm from Memphis. Getting on my damn nerves.
The Tigers almost seem like an afterthought now. You know what I'm saying? With everything
going
on with the Grizz, it's you know.
But this weekend was a wonderful weekend for Memphis sports, though.
It was.
You know, I don't know that people are giving up on Penny. I just think Memphis fans are being Memphis fans right now. You know, we put all of our eggs in a basket. But then at the same time, we'll completely take them eggs out the basket and ask you, what are you doing? Right. That's just how Memphis fans have always been. And I think that even Penny realizes, obviously growing up here, he knows what he was stepping into with that. And I don't think he's phased, honestly. I really don't. I just think it's business as usual. And y'all can either ride with me or just keep it moving.
Yeah.
I think it definitely benefits that he's kind of under the radar right now. I think that's been the best thing, that it's just been like, hey, Memphis Tigers won. They did?
Right.
Okay. Just keep going. Like I think him winning some of these big games and nobody's talking about it, that's good for him.
Absolutely. They're gonna have to string some wins together. They're gonna have to go on a run here. I still think somehow, some way they'll end up in the tournament this year, man. But like I said, you know, the Tigers definitely need some good luck. Need to stay healthy going forward. It was great to see Tyler Harris have a great game this past weekend against Cincinnati. He put up 20 points. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like I said, they got to put some wins together, and then I think everybody will kind of, start talking about the Tigers again. But right now, man,
they're playing
Ja Morant, the Grizz, man, they got the spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. As they should.
Yeah. Right.
As they should.
Absolutely.
So,
man.
JC, I want to ask y'all a question. I saw Jorge post this, and I'm kind of going back to the NFL, but I saw Jorge post what we thought of Antonio Brown. I know that's something that kind of flew past us. We didn't get a chance to talk about that last week, of course, anything like that. But what do y'all think about Antonio Brown?
He a goddamn fool, and I'm glad that you circled back to that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's CTE related because I think he's always been an asshole. You know what I'm saying? And it's just coming to the forefront now. I really believe you have to give Coach Mike Tomlin, kudos and maybe a raise for even dealing with that fool for so long and really kind of, keeping those stories about AB in-house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It never really spilled out, until, his last, year or two with Pittsburgh is when you start to hear about, how foolish he was. But I mean, yeah, if he should never ever get another opportunity to play in the NFL. Like how many opportunities, how many chances? Like I believe it's second chances, but AB is on his fifth, sixth opportunity right now, and he still doesn't get it, man. Like this is a privilege. It's not, it's not your right, or you thinking that you can just wake up and tomorrow another NFL team is gonna call you. It don't work like that, dog. Like this is a privilege for you to play in the league, and you've blown so many opportunities with just erratic and stupid behavior. That's my thoughts on it. What y'all think about it?
So I guess I'm probably going to be the one to defend him because of this incident. I don't care about what he did in the past because he never played for any teams that was I cared about. This particular incident. Now, of course, obviously, all the allegedly and all that stuff. If he was hurt and he couldn't go out to play, and they were like, you need to go out to play, we all know the half-life of these athletes in this violent sport. He shouldn't have been able to go out there. Everybody's talking about the bonuses and all of that stuff. And again, I'm rolling with him on that because this possibly could be, I don't know how old he is. He's what, 31? I don't know his age.
33. He's 33 years old. Yeah. So
89, baby.
Yeah.
So definitely maybe 2 years left in his career, and that's being generous.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap, Lee. I do not see another team giving him a chance, man.
I definitely do, though, JC.
I think
he's good.
He could. I think he could get another.
He's good, but he's not AB from 4 or 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
But he's still producing. He can still produce, though.
Exactly.
That's what it comes down to. For a team that's struggling, he would be a treat.
I will bet y'all anything. Name it. Dinner at your favorite restaurant. All right. I will bet y'all he does not have a job in the NFL next year. I bet. I bet the house.
Season?
I bet anything. This upcoming season. Yeah.
The whole season.
The whole season.
The whole upcoming season.
It's a wrap.
I will take you on that.
I take that bet too.
He played
We're going to.
I will take you on that.
I will take that bet.
All right, bet.
I don't know who he's going to play for, because I think of it like this.
I don't think he'll just lay dormant. I don't think that at all.
There's going to be, we got, some coaches are getting fired, so we don't know what his relationship is with Byron Leftwich, who is possibly going to get a job, and he would, again, the resurgence of Tom Brady is because of Byron Leftwich. So if Byron Leftwich goes to a Chicago, a Jacksonville, something like that, Antonio Brown at 33 years old is still good for 45, 55
exactly.
Catches,
and you see
yards, 3 to 5
exactly. Don't. But JC, we already shook hands on it though. Okay, so the bet is in. All right. It's happening. Just like Jorge just said, it depends on how bad a team needs a deep threat. And I like how he said deep threat because Antonio Brown is a threat to any team if he's on the receiving end. Like I just don't see him laying dormant at all.
Amen.
And people know Antonio Brown. He has relationships with people that we don't see. All we see is the antics. All we see are the things that make the headlines. All we see is what the media puts out. We don't know what Antonio Brown really does behind closed doors with other people, So,
and we still have his side.
Well, I saw him known, just kind of something I ran by, but now I think that Antonio Brown is I don't think it's CTE. Let me put that out there too. I don't think it's CTE. Yeah. I think that Antonio Brown has dealt with a lot in the league as far as maybe his personality might be a little bit difficult to deal with because on a human level, It is what it is. Some people just have difficult personalities.
Right.
It just, you know, they have certain personalities.
Yeah.
And I think he has one of those on some Kanye West type stuff. Okay. And I mean that. but
and he's trying to reach out to Kanye.
do.
He's trying to reach out to Kanye to produce a track for him also. And you know
Hey,
what?
that little track actually sounded pretty good,
That
right?
track kind of bumping for the physical parents. I give that. It is kind of bumping though, man. Yeah.
But I think that there are certain people who, I mean, I think the NFL, especially being one of those leagues where, you know, you're literally buying for that, I try not to use the word slave, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that, I think that he's dealt with a lot too with his contracts with the coaches and things like that. So I don't think Antonio's totally crazy. I think there's a lot of validity to some of the things that he says, and the way he spoke about it on the podcast that I saw, and I should have checked before, so I could tell you guys what it is. I'll send it in the house later on so y'all can watch it. But Antonio spoke on how, you know, they mentioned the Tom Brady thing. They talked about Tom Brady, and Antonio spoke on their relationship, and he said, hey, you know, this is the part where the Kanye comes in. He's like, he said, nobody chews me out. Nobody comes at me with criticism. He says, I'm the moneymaker. He said that, and when I am not able to play at my best, and I tell you I'm not able to play at my best, then you should respect that. So it sounds like there's some validity to the story about his injury. And he said that out of his own mouth. I'm going to send y'all the link as soon as we get off, but I just can't remember the podcast that it's from. So maybe there's some validity to that. Now, the throwing off the jersey and stuff, maybe he didn't have to do that.
Yeah, and like I said,
that's the Kanye in him.
Right, it was blown out of proportion. I do believe that he was hurt, but if you that goddamn hurt, don't play. If you put that jersey on, you're committing to go out there and play. You know what I'm saying, for your team and try to get a win, man. So if you hurt,
but JC, what they're saying is. What they're saying, though, JC, is that they were trying to what he's saying is that they were trying to force him to play, even though he told him, or he told them that he was injured. So
what kind of fine? What kind of fine is it? What kind of fine? How much that fine will be?
Oh, you know it's gonna be that whole half or whole that check. You know it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, but he ain't his NFL days are done, guys. We'll see. Like I said, 2022 is just beginning, and you know I got my unpopular opinion, my final takeoff about Antonio Brown, man. So that's my thought on it, man. Let me get y'all some popular opinions right quick. Anything that's on your mind in these last few minutes y'all want to talk about for unpopular opinions, man. Your first unpopular opinions of 2022. What you got, Lee?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the second semester of the school year, and for whatever reason, Shelby County schools and lots of other schools during this Omicron situation have decided to still have your kids in school. Now, it's not all the school district's fault. It's some of y'all parents out there, but we need to be, as much as I don't like teaching virtually, we need to be teaching virtually. We need to be, again, I am not going to be the person to say you need to get vaccinated. You need to get vaccinated. Your vaccination status is not my business, and it will never be my business. But your testing status is definitely my business. Get these folks out here tested. Please wear a mask. I'm sick and tired of going to the store thinking that this is a hoax or whatever. People without masks, you know, open mouth, tongue kissing this dirty ass Omarion air and trying to get close to me, talking mad shit. Go get tested, handle your business, wear a mask, please. Like I said earlier, knock on wood, I have not tested positive at all. But part of it is because I am being fucking careful. Get tested, wear a mask. It's so fucking simple.
There it is, man. Brandon, what you got, man?
Man, I had something, but we haven't been on the podcast so long, I forget everything. Shit.
This thing here, man. You ain't got no random thought that you always throw out.
I ain't got nothing random.
I don't like to taste the Heinz ketchup. You know what I'm saying? You got no shit like that.
B hasn't been talking a lot. He hasn't been talking a lot. Now I kind of don't appreciate that either.
Yeah,
my bad.
He ain't been talking a lot.
It's like the first day of school to me. Yeah, I gotta get back in the
assignment next week.
I gotta get back in the swing, man. Yeah, like I didn't turn in my winter break assignment.
Okay.
You didn't read your books over the summer.
Yeah, I didn't do my book, my vacation book read.
Hey,
Okay,
man.
B. Okay, look, I'll tell mine, and B, maybe you can have a chance to think about yours.
All right.
Maybe you'll have something after mine. Okay, so I'm gonna go really quick because y'all know I can be long-winded. But Lee, I also want to kind of touch just a little bit on what you said. Y'all also, even if you are speaking on the vaccinated versus unvaccinated, I try not to, but just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you can't spread the virus as well. And I know that everything we hear in the media is geared towards unvaccinated is like the bane of our existence right now, right? Because that's what everyone says. However, there are people who are vaccinated, and those are typically the ones who are walking around without a mask on, but you can still catch the virus. So don't be walking around with your booty sitting on your back, your nose up in the heavens, like you somebody just because you have a vaccination, because you can also catch this variant, and you can give this variant to another vaccinated person or an unvaccinated person. But when the unvaccinated person gets sick, they're going to blame it on the unvaccinated person, but it was you because you didn't wear your mask either. So I just want to put that out there. All right. Now, second, listen, human relations, y'all. I tried to be quick. If you are a person, I just want everybody to try and understand each other on a human to human level. This is random because it was a situation that I occurred. But if you're a person who only thinks one way, you've got to be able to open your brain and understand and have empathy for others. Empathy, sympathy, empathy for others. That's all I have to say. I'm done.
Okay.
Life is a lot easier when we can have human relations where we can relate to one another and not just be bullheaded and only see one way.
Okay. Hey, man, I love it. I'm it, Brett. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Got a Christmas tree up, Jazz.
Lee sees everything.
Man, don't it? I didn't even notice that shit,
everything.
Unpopular opinion. Don't be worried about when folks take their Christmas tree day.
Hey, man, look.
I might want to put hearts on it for Valentine's Day. You don't know my story.
I got a business. I got a small business I'm trying to get off the ground, right? All right. I'm gonna go around to folks' houses, okay, and take down your Christmas decorations, your trees, your lights, all right? Because after the first week of January, okay, all that shit needs to come down. Okay. I will charge a small nominal fee. Okay. All right. I will come to your home and I will take the shit down for you. Nothing runs me up more, guys, than come January the 8th, you still got your Christmas shit up.
Actually, right? The 11th. Today's the 11th.
First week. No, I'm saying the first week. All right. You got 7 days. You got 7 days in the new year. All right. And then after that, all that shit come down.
Leave us alone, first and foremost. Leave us alone. Okay.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Lee, man. Lee should have been a detective, man.
Who was the commented and said
Eagle eyes.
I know. I don't even got my glasses.
Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Shout out to Chris, man. My guy rocking with us, man. Definitely. Sorry about your Giants, also, Chris, man. They fired their head coach today, which was well deserved, and he was ass, man. Yeah. That coach right there, man. Yeah.
I mean, you have no intention on. I mean, you still got the little thing to catch the needles on it and everything.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Lee, go ahead on.
She got the mistletoes up. She got the ornaments. You know what I'm saying?
Are you? No, I'm being super serious right now. Are you actually planning on decorating it for Valentine's Day?
No, I was just kidding. I just need to do it, Lee. That's all. I'm a procrastinator at heart. Somebody asked me what my New Year's resolution was, and I said it's the same thing every year, to not procrastinate any more than I already have for the last 32 years. So this kind of falls in with it. It's going to happen, though. It'll be down by next show. But
Jasmine, question. What makes a Christmas tree, though? You call it a Christmas tree because of how it looks. But if you decorate it for Valentine's Day, it's a Valentine's
tree.
Happy birthday
real.
tree. Yeah.
That's real. Hanukkah. That's real.
You can start something new.
Juneteenth tree.
Martin Luther
That's
King
real.
tree.
Hello.
Dr. Martin Luther King.
That's
tree.
real. I like the way B thinks.
And-
Lee, y'all got to take a page out of Brandon's book. I like that.
That would be
You gotta
great.
be open-minded.
Get decorated together.
It don't say Christmas tree on the damn tree. You can be whatever you want it to be. That rhyme too.
Hello.
That's how we go. That's how we gonna start.
I like that,
That's how we
B.
gonna start this year off with this foolishness right now. That's how we start 2020.
Keep it up year round.
It's Lee's
Jeff.
fault. It's Lee's
Jasmine.
fault for being messy.
You should do a monthly segment of decorating your tree and say this month my
I'll
tree
start-
is going to be a
Matter of
blank
fact,
tree.
I'm gonna put that in the backdrop. What if I put some essential AF ornaments on it? JC, will
now
it be
you
okay
talking.
then?
Now
Will
you
it be
talking.
okay then?
Now you talk. I will leave your tree alone. I will not take your tree down. I will leave it alone if you do that. How about that?
I'm gonna still mess with you, but yes, I think that'd be a great idea.
Hey man, it's been a great show. You know what I'm saying? First show of the new year. Merry New Year, man. Hope 2022 is, man, bountiful and
Let me look that up.
know, and
Is
profitable.
there a difference
and-
is there a difference in Merry New Year and Happy New Year?
Merry New Year's from
That's from the movie
it's from
Trading
Trading
Places.
Places.
Yeah,
I've never seen that. Sorry.
You never seen Trading Places?
See, I was gonna say a joke earlier
Wait,
when
from
when
who?
LaQuita
I mean, what
LaQuita was in
movie?
here and she
Eddie
said
Murphy.
MySpace, and Jasmine had this look like, what was MySpace? And
No, I had a
know she had
MySpace.
she
I had a
MySpace.
MySpace.
I almost
Had a
jumped in and
MySpace.
was like,
Yeah.
Jasmine, MySpace was the
Yeah.
pre-Facebook, before Facebook. Okay.
Listen, I had a
Jasmine
MySpace.
ain't that damn young, y'all.
I'm not. I'm
Right.
32. I'm 32. I had a MySpace. I can admit. I had a MySpace for about 2 years before Facebook came around.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, I got a
She had top 8
Lee.
friends. Had the
Lee's
music.
like
Yeah.
Lee's like still Jazz, still.
So that's what it was. That's what it was.
I
Just-
know we're gonna have a movie night, Essential AF podcast movie night, and we all watching Trading Places. I know that goddamn much.
I'm with Chris. Is that Usher? Like I
Like no
didn't
goddamn
know
Usher,
anything
man.
about that.
No, we talking Eddie Murphy. Yeah.
I'm
No, if
gonna
we
go
do
find that.
Look, if we doing movie night, we watching Lot Lizards.
Hello, because
Yeah.
baby.
Hey, can you hook that up, Lee? Can we get on the show next week?
You know what? I will send her a message real quick.
Say less.
I will send
All right,
her
we're
a
gonna end it
message.
right there. Say less. We're gonna end it right there, man. It's been a great show, man, for the homie Lee, the teacher Johnson, for my guy, my ace, Brandon Steele, for the lady of Essential AF, the homie Jasmine P. Van. I am your host, Jonathan C. Smith, and want to remind each and every one of you guys that you are all essential as fuck in 2022.
Hey,
Hello.
hey.
Missed you,
There we go.
Sharita.
I know,
Yes,
right?
Sharita, get
I
well.
know, man.
We love
Get
you.
well, Sharita. Get well, man. We gonna get Sharita ass when she go on the show next week about this whole birthday controversy. All right, she has all thinking it was her birthday and shit. It wasn't her birthday.
Or does she need to get you? Because it sounded like that was a you thing, JC.
That
no,
was
it's
That was a you
everybody.
thing. That was a
Everybody
you
was
thing.
commenting.
longer than all of us, and you.
I
ain't
was
know
hurt. I thought it was her birthday for real. I saw everybody commenting, but we'll say that for next week, man. But hey, man, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Go Grizz. We're gonna do this thing same time, same place next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. We out.
Bye, y'all. Go
Peace.
San Francisco. Go 49ers.
It's some wild ass shit.
All right, y'all, man.
Wow.
B,
What's up?
what y'all cooking over there, man?
Shit, man. We went to Taco Bell, man. I bought the family pack. So
Oh,
they still
word?
hungry. Better go eat one of them soggy ass hard shell tacos.
Man, y'all stomach gonna be hurt. Don't stanky booty looking at this boy, man.
Hey, it's about that time anyway. Woo. Going clicks.
This nigga. Yeah, man, let's go to Clicks, man. Shout out to the homie DJ Sweets. We coming up there right now. Karaoke Tuesday up at Clicks, man. Let's go, man.
Bye.
Bye,
Rest
man.
in peace. Rest in peace, Betty White.
I know, right?